Welcome back to Studio XOXO. I am Alex Mordo, aka Mama Mordo, and in this segment we are focused on Urban Decay's Naked Wild West palette. It's going to be just the color story, so my base is in place and we are jumping right in. You know what to do. Make a girl feel good. Hit the like, subscribe, and let's get naked in the Wild West. Bouche lipstick and lit turmeric. It's kind of this tawny coral shade. And I'm going to combine it with my Dewy Plus Smooth to make a custom coral blush. So, back of my hand. This is a Katie Jane Hughes trick. She had this on Instagram in one of her Insta videos. I will link that in the description bar for you if I can. So, a little bit of a drop of foundation as well going on here. This is a pretty liquid, fairly viscous foundation, so it runs out of the bottle fast. Say it simple, mama. I'm going to use a Tarte blush brush and blend her up on my little back of the hand palette there. I'm going to begin to stipple that on and up. That's really pretty. Is that gorgeous? Thank you, Katie Jane Hughes. Love this girl. That's going a bit on the nose. And a little bit at the forehead as well. We're gonna fake like we're getting sun here in Detroit in the dead of winter. Yes. I need this in my life. Bring that right into my temples as well. Put the brows on. All right, let's get naked. I actually want to lay down a little bit of a base for myself before I do that. And to do that, I'm going to go in with Rihanna's Fenty Beauty, the matchstick in the shade Amber. Take my favorite beat up eyeshadow brush of all time. It's kind of a tapered trapezoid shape, fairly flat. I didn't have this when I was working on that first Naked Wild West look with my son's cowboy hat last night, and I was really at a loss. It had fallen in my prep sink here in the studio, and I just couldn't find it. All right, so the brush is pretty loaded up. I'm gonna start with my under eye area. I have not done my concealing yet. I'm waiting till the end because depending on how smoky I take this look, there may or may not be a fair amount of fallout. I tend to favor these really exaggerated cat shapes. And also I want to place some of that depth there to push back my really prominent brow bone. And looking to give myself a lifted eye. So kind of looking at myself dead on in my mirror here. I have have a little mirror below the camera that I'm working with. So taking this in a line out from the center of my pupil and brow bone. Angling up from my lower lash line out towards the tail of my brow. Now I'll pick up with Laredo. Tracing right over that matchstick, starting on the underneath because that's where I'm going to have the most pigment because they just picked up. I tend to never bring my lower shadow down far enough, so I'm going to try to exaggerate this, which is, it's killing me. It's killing me. All right, I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and sweep Laredo from a clean, fluffier brush all the way up from my mobile lid on up. Gently working out towards that cat eye. It will obviously take on more intensity in this corner area where I have the matchstick. I'm gonna come in and transition this with Spur. Give it a good tap off. Does anyone else notice, friends, they wish they would have tweezed when they're in the middle of doing their shadow? Come to mama. There we go. All right, focus, focus. Let's do this. Tiny bit more of that Spur. All right, and I want something overall a bit brighter on the mobile lid. So I'm gonna take my finger and grab hold 'em. And I think I'm gonna end up doing double duty here, but I'm gonna start with hold 'em on both. I'm using my finger because it gives me better color payoff with these sparkly shadows. That's pretty, but I don't want the goldenness reads almost copper. And I'm liking it, it's growing on me, but I want to temper it a little bit. So I'm actually going to temper it with Cowboy Rick. I'm going to wipe my finger on my paper towel. Swipe over Cowboy Rick. And then meld the two of those together. And I'm just gonna kind of go between the two of those until I like the effect. You know, Mama ain't got smoke for that. Lifting, wait for it. All right, let's come with that concealer game on strong, and then I will come back and make a final decision on whether I want to go with brown or black for the liner. I'm almost 100% sure I want to go with brown, but we will do that after we deal with this under eye situation because it's distracting me. All right, take a tiny bit more of the Laredo. And brown it is. Let's do Marc Jacobs Rococo. I'm gonna use this to tightline. So gently lifting up my lash line so that I can access the underneath of my lash band. There are a lot of nerve endings on the other side of this. If you have never tightlined your waterline, it can take some getting used to. But it really does add a lot to the look. So I'm really concentrating on that area right against where the lashes are going in. Same thing in my lower waterline. And then I'm gonna enhance it just the tiniest bit more. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Pot Liner in brown, just at the outer corner of the upper lash line. Take one of the teeny brushes that comes with that. Don't ever throw these brushes out. They're phenomenal for lining the eyes. Tiny little flick in the corner. And again, now I'm concentrating at the upper lash band, but over the top. Yes. Gorgeous. Lip time. You know the drill. Sephora Rouge Gel Liners. There's nothing Mama loves more. Going in with the shade Dress to the 90s. One of my all-time favorites. Haven't even blotted off that NYX lip filler. This is going right over the top. I'm gonna exaggerate just a little bit. Because when don't I? Grab that bite bullet. Put just a little bit of the lit cardamom in the center. Finger blot that. When in doubt, gloss it out. to the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade 002 Ice. Do 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 do. You knew it was coming. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All right. Mascara. Where my tongs at? Oh, I really love this lip. Oh, I'm loving everything about this look. Maybelline New York, the Falsy Slash Lift, because the Sky High Still is not available in my area. It is sold out everywhere. This eye look, oh, this whole look is so sick. I am feeling myself. But that's what this whole channel's about. It's not mine. It's all just grown up dress up. I was talking with a friend today. And there we have it. Thanks again so much for watching. Be sure you hit that like and subscribe and join me again next Friday for more. See you again soon.